Hi, welcome to Miss Music, or welcome back to Miss Music. I really appreciate you being here and tuning into this channel. Now, just a short while ago, I had never heard of the band Kross, and now they are quickly becoming one of my all-time favorite groups. In just a few weeks, I went from discovering for the first time their cover of the Rolling Stones track Citadel to making a video about their cover album, Teen Babes in Monsanto, which is fantastic. And then I watched the absolutely amazing documentary Born Innocent. And then just coincidentally, I finally got to catch them live at the Electric Ballroom in Camden. That was in the space of 6 weeks. It was brilliant. In that short time, the question keeps popping into my mind: why is this band so hugely loved? I love reading the comments on these videos, and Murray Gallman made a bold statement. He said, there are no bad Red Kross albums, and that's a pretty daring claim. So I thought I'd put it to the test by examining their latest release, which is also titled Red Kross. And here's the thing. This band started back in 1982, and until recently, they hadn't released an album for 5 years. So surely, if they were ever going to hit a lull, this would be it. I mean, could it really be anything but a mediocre album after all this time? If you know this album, let me know what you think about it. And if you believe it deserves more recognition, then do press that like button. Red Kross will get royalties from the video. I receive nothing. And don't forget to subscribe and join in the conversation. It's just really fascinating to hear what you think about these bands. And you have so much more insight than I do. Now, about that documentary, it was, wow, it immediately made me feel a genuine kinship with Jeff and Steve McDonald. They are hilarious, bickering like only close family members can. And honestly, they're some of the campest straight guys you'll ever meet. And of course, they write incredible songs. What really struck me was how insanely young they were when they first started performing. Steve was only about 12, I think. They look so much younger in those early photos, but even now they still carry this incredible youthful energy. That timeless quality still runs through their music. This video would be hours long if I covered everything about the band. The 12-year-old Steve was apparently abducted by his then girlfriend, and watching the documentary, the pain which this caused his parents is still vivid today on their faces. And at that first gig they played, Bowie was there. If you haven't seen it, Born Innocent I highly recommend it. Go onto their site and rent that video. It's really a great watch. So their latest album, is it any good? Here are my thoughts for what they are worth. So number one, have they lost their energy? They are in their 50s. Well, no way, they haven't. Surprisingly, despite being more refined with modern production techniques, the band still sound like the raw, energetic teenagers they were in the 80s. If you played this album to me in a different context, without me knowing when it was recorded, I'd swear it's that band of kids, full of energy, and lyrically they are more mature, but still full of life. Is their songwriting getting stale? You might expect that at this age in their life, but absolutely not. One of my biggest frustrations is that Red Kross isn't more widely appreciated. I don't get why they are not. For me, their songwriting is really top notch. I think I made the mistake on my last video of referring to them as a punk band, but it's really their attitude which is punk inspired. But their sound is heavily influenced by late 60s, early 70s, and especially by the early work of the Beatles. I've never understood the appeal of bands like Oasis, a band that just stole elements from the Beatles, The Who, from Bowie. Red Kross, on the other hand, understands what made those early Fab Four songs so great. The melody, the craftsmanship, the depth of the songs. Songs on this album like Stunt Queen and What's in It for You channel that Beatlesque magic without ever copying it.
Can't seem to figure it out. What my lack of feelings are all about. Is it just my bad attitude? I'm not sad, but I am blue. The poles again reverse. The earth flips on its axis, turning the page once more. Opportunities and second chances. What's in it for you? What's in it for me? What's in it for you? What's in it for me? Any change would be a benefit to us all. Something big could be happening soon. Inside, outside, completely new. Worldview, discover anew. A paradigm shift for me and you. The poles again reverse. The earth flips on its axis, turning the page once more. Opportunities and second chances. What's in it for you? What's in it for me? What's in it for you? What's in it for me? Any change would be a benefit to us all. The poles again reverse. The earth flips on its axis, turning the page once more. Opportunities and second chances. What's in it for you? What's in it for me? What's in it for you? What's in it for me? Any change would be a benefit to us all. What's in it for you? What's in it for me? What's in it for you? What's in it for me? Any change would be a benefit to us all.
So number 3, do they still have that kind of Red Kross vibe? Look, the only explanation I can think of for Red Kross is that they were actually a 70s band that somehow got sucked through a wormhole in time and landed up in the 80s. Their sound is very hard to describe, but it kind of combines that kind of hippie, peace, love, and fun element with a kind of Californian punk vibe. Live, the joy is just contagious. This happiness comes across in tracks like The Main Attraction, where the band sing, "Make all my actions from below and above, being motivated by love." And again, on the autobiographical track, Born Innocent, where they just reject the notion of original sin and replace it with original innocence, which is a lovely thought. This kind of wacky 70s psychedelic nature of Red Kross hits home on the very first track of this album.
1, 2, 3, 4. Melted violet colors tell you tales. Starry-eyed but blind, your canvas fails. In your mind, no one knows at all. Who decides if it's alright? Candy-colored catastrophe, abandoned by your genius, it's so easy to see. Candy-colored catastrophe, you paint your masterpiece upon your face. The only picture that you paint that's real, the fractured mirror distance that you feel. In your mind, no one knows at all. Decides if it's art at all. Candy-colored catastrophe, abandoned by your demon, it's so easy to see. Candy-colored catastrophe, wipe that look right off your face and disappear without a trace. Oh.
At the concert, I overheard fans talking about how they'd followed Red Kross around the world just to see them perform. And I can kind of understand that. I truly hope we can promote this band as much as possible. If the only God on earth is, in fact, Axl Rose, then Axl, get this band out there supporting you in the stadiums they deserve to be seen in. Thanks for watching Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section and let the world out there know about this incredible band. I could have gone my whole life without ever hearing them. That would have been a catastrophe. Here's hoping that they're already working on a new album, on new material, and to a future where Red Kross get the recognition they truly deserve.